Hello. We meet again. The bangs are doing their own thing. I don't control them. They do their own thing. They have a mind of their own, and they will continue to have a mind of their own. I haven't recorded in a really long time, so I'm really worried that I have no idea what I'm saying and don't know how to behave anymore, but I'm gonna try my absolute best. So for those of you who don't know, Black Friday is around the corner, which inevitably means that the holidays are around the corner. Personally, I celebrate Christmas, but I thought I would give you guys a gift guide because Black Friday is in 2 days, and I figured, why not? I like to do all of my shopping on Black Friday because I am broke. So this is the only time where I can afford to buy my friends and family nice things that feel like they're worthy for the people that I love. If you are not able to afford it this year, which is totally understandable given everything going on, that's totally fair. If you're not able to afford it any year, I totally understand. I don't want this to come off as like braggy or anything, because it's really not, and to be honest, I haven't bought anything on this list, so it's not like I'm going out and spending this amount of money or anything. At least not yet. We'll see when Black Friday rolls around what the deals are like. But I've kind of divided this video up into a couple categories. Anyways, our first category is friends, because arguably my friends are the hardest to shop for, because I don't want to get anything too extravagant, but I also don't want to get anything that's not meaningful. Personally, one of my all-time favorites is handmade jewelry. You can find some great pieces on Etsy, and I like to support local, so I will put a couple of Canadian shops down below that I found on Etsy that I really enjoy. Also, thrifted homeware is so fun. Like vintage vases or glasses are always really fun, and picture frames and mirrors are a great find. And if you don't want them for yourself but you love the way that they look and they don't match your space, re-gift it, you know? If you're somewhere that's like relatively cold, I live in Canada, so this kind of applies to me, getting your friends some cute like winter gear, like hats and gloves. Literally, we cannot have enough of those here. It gets so cold that you have to double layer sometimes, so there's literally no such thing as too much. I also think that vinyls are a really great gift. You can kind of personalize it to your music taste, or like a song that makes, or like an album that makes you think of your friends. That's especially prominent in my life because a lot of my friends are music geeks, so we have a lot of like conversations about music. We actually have a radio show about music, which I will link below if you guys want to check it out. It's something that's like super prominent in our circle, so it's always a gift that we feel is easy to give without too much thought and isn't too expensive for the most part. And finally, this one is very personal to me. For those of you who don't know, I was a barista for a few months, and I really love coffee. Like, I have an addiction. But I think a pour over or a French coffee maker with a nice bag of coffee is a great gift, because it's meaningful if you know what your friends like in their coffee, or like what kind of flavors they like. And you could even like get them a 3-month subscription to roasteries for coffee bags, so I will leave a link to Detour coffee below. I did a video about them a few months back. Their coffee is really good. They kind of give you a map of what it tastes like, and I just think it's a great gift. Coffee is a great gift. We're all university students, so we basically run on coffee. So our next category is siblings. My sister is so hard to shop for because unless she tells me specifically what she wants, I have the hardest time getting her anything. But here are kind of like my go-tos when I have no idea what she wants, because most of the time she does not tell me what she wants. The first is jewelry, especially if they're older. I do like to spend a little bit of extra money on my sister just because I'm at an age and in a position where I can. Pandora is always a great place to buy jewelry for siblings. I find their jewelry high quality and affordable for the most part, so it's somewhere that you win all around. Next is posters from their favorite artists. It's kind of like a sentimental gift in the sense where you're acknowledging that they like something, and it gives them something cool to put on their wall. It doesn't have to be like a full-size poster. I think that 5x7s or even just a little bit bigger are perfect, because they can make like murals kind of depending on what your sibling's style is. There are a lot of places where you can get posters. You can get some like really cool like custom ones on Etsy, so I would definitely check that out. If your sibling is really into fashion or like shoes, a cool pair of sneakers is always a good idea, like Nikes or Fila's or Converse. If they're really trendy, this is also a really good one. I also like to get my sister pajamas every year because she likes them and they're cute, so I just get her pajamas usually. Another cool gift is room decor. I know that my sister at least goes through phases of wanting to redecorate her room like every other day, so getting her a few room decor pieces has been a pretty good gift because she can kind of mix and match them with what her next design will be. And lastly, a disposable camera, or like one of those reusable ones. I'll link one below. Like, I know that a lot of teens, like, they're really into like disposable photography, but obviously disposable cameras are expensive and rack up really fast, but there are options that are reusable. So up front it's like 50 bucks, and then you just get the film to put in, and you can get a pack, I think, of 3 rolls of Kodak film for like 26 bucks. So it's like a $75 gift, and it will take her for a good journey. I think that's a good idea. For parents and relatives that are a little bit older, I usually spend a little bit more money, especially on my parents, because I really appreciate them and want to give them good stuff because they've made so many of my Christmases amazing. So I kind of want to give that back to them now that I can. And one of the first things is Christmas flowers. I know my grandma really likes poinsettia flowers, so getting a family member those is always a good idea because they are festive and cute and work as decor, and if you have a green thumb, they can last a really long time. I think family photo books or photo arrangements are also great because what family member doesn't want pictures of their family? Like, you know what I mean? Like, at that age, good pictures will make them cry. That's kind of what you want to go for here. If you go on Shutterfly, they have some really good deals on different like photo books and ways that you can display pictures. I order so many of my pictures printed from them, and if you're in Canada, usually you only have to pay the shipping, which is not too bad, to be honest, and you can get some pretty good deals, and I'm almost 100% sure they'll have some kind of sale for Black Friday. Another great gift is smaller tech items, so like a HomePod mini, that's a good idea. I won't be getting my family HomePod minis because we have so many smart home devices already, but HomePod minis or Apple Watch SE are like more, I wouldn't even call them affordable. I wouldn't even buy a family member this, but they're affordable in terms of Apple products, and you can split the price amongst your siblings or your cousins depending on who you're buying it for. Nice sunglasses is also fun. I know my mom really likes sunglasses, so for her birthday we got her a pair of Ray-Bans, and they're expensive, but we split the price amongst myself, my sister, my dad, so it wasn't too bad. Also loungewear, just either a nice pair of sweats or a hoodie. Who doesn't like that? And finally, for older relatives and parents, an espresso machine. I feel like every single adult can benefit from having an espresso machine. Right now, Nespresso has their like small machines for like $99, and then I think you can get the milk frother for another 90 bucks or something like that, and I'm sure when Black Friday rolls around there's going to be some sort of deal. Nespresso is a go-to in my family. I've received a coffee machine, my parents have received a coffee machine, my grandparents, my aunts, my uncles, everybody has gotten a coffee machine from Nespresso, and it's actually so worth it. The coffee's a little bit expensive compared to beans, but if you're in a rush and you want a good coffee, Nespresso is the way to go, and I mean that. I definitely mean that. And finally, the partners section. Romantic partners, platonic partners, whatever you guys are. These are kind of cheesy. I am not good at giving gifts for people that I'm romantically involved with, but TikTok has been a great help to come up with this list. The Spotify like picture like things, I'll insert a picture right here, is really cute because you can kind of customize it to you and your partner's favorite songs or make it cute somehow. I don't know, it's not for me personally. I'm not into that cheesy kind of gift, but it is really cute. It's a really great idea, and it's a great way to support small businesses, or I've heard that you can make them yourself really easily. So I've kind of thought about making one for myself, like just because I like music, but I think they're cool. I think they're really great room decor, and if you're into like sharing music with your partner, that could be fun. Another one is a Spotify or Apple Music gift card. These are really great gifts because they can be as inexpensive as you want them to be, and they're really, really useful. So your partner probably uses one or the other, so I feel like it's a no-brainer kind of thing if you don't know what to get, or if you've been dating for a short amount of time. I really, really like the Simpsons couples caricatures. I think they're so funny, and it's another really good way to support a small business because someone's gotta make it. They're also really cute, and if you like the Simpsons, they're cool. I know that they make them for Bob's Burgers too. I think my pick would be Bob's Burgers because that's my favorite show, but I don't know, it's up to you. And my last one is a nice hoodie. These are so versatile. I mean, I live somewhere cold, so there's always an opportunity to wear them, but whether you want to get it from Roots or American Eagle, I think that they're a great investment. It'll keep them warm, it'll make them think of you, and if you're the kind of person who likes to steal your partner's clothing, it eventually comes back to you, so it's a win-win. Those are all my ideas. The list was pretty short because I'm really bad at giving gifts. These are kind of my go-tos, and because Black Friday is around the corner, pretty much everything will be going on sale, so it's always a good time to start looking for Christmas stuff. Like this week, have your carts ready to go on Friday so that you don't miss out. Might be helpful, I don't know. Anyways, let me know if you will be buying anything from the list below, and I hope that you'll subscribe. This isn't the type of content I usually make, but I felt like it would be useful because I needed this video. So let me know if you enjoyed by giving a thumbs up and subscribe because you like me. Okay? Alright. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye.